What's going on, YouTube? Thanks for joining me today on a really easy mod to do to your Jeep. Sitting here next to a pile, I got a bunch of Metalcloak stuff sitting here. Stuff that's going to go onto the Jeep here in a little bit, but we're installing one particular Metalcloak option today. Alrighty, the Metalcloak thing we're installing today is inside this box, so my helper Colton here is going to open it for me. What do we got in here, Key? Oh, I see the gold shining in there. Do you see it?
It's shiny.
Oh, they got it all wrapped up in there. Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's all wrapped up.
It's all wrapped up in here.
Guys, can you please not wrap this up so tightly, whoever made this?
Well, if they didn't wrap it up so tightly, it would get damaged if it got shipped.
Oh.
This is called good packing. Metalcloak has always been really good about packing up all of their stuff. What we have here, guys, is our rear diff skid plate. Can you pick that up? Two hands. You got it?
Uh-huh.
There we go. Now you're bulletproof, buddy. All right. To get this installed, all we need is a 19mm socket, your Jeep, and the diff skid. Let's get underneath the Jeep. It has 6 19mm nuts, 3 U-bolts, 2 of them are the same that go on the rear. The wider one goes on the front. And this is 7-gauge steel finished in Metalcloak's gold zinc finish. So we are just gonna get that installed right there on the rear diff. We do have some other stuff to take care of that rear diff, but we'll get all that stuff installed later. But for now, let's get this armor on here to match the rest of our full underbelly kit. All right, so here we are underneath the Jeep. This is the snout that goes to the drive shaft to the front of the vehicle. The rear of the vehicle is obviously behind us. This diff skid plate goes in just like that. So we got to take our U-bolts, and I'm going to take the first one and drop it over the top. And the cool thing about this is they've actually designed these bolts to be recessed in there. That way it protects it from impact so it doesn't get damaged. So I'm just going to grab the socket real quick and then I'll get those threaded in. Alrighty, so now I got my 19mm, one of the nuts. Once you get this in here, it's actually just hanging on to the axle right here on both sides, so it's not really going to drop on you. Got the U-bolt on the top, the nut in here, and we're just going to put it in, and we're just going to start threading this side. Okay, now we're going to get the rear U-bolts, which we have right here. These are the longer ones and not the wide one. The wide one went on the front here. Here's the longer ones, and we're going to go from the front of the Jeep towards the back. So there you can see the band there. Let me put the camera on the other side so you can see what's going on the other side. So here is the other side of the U-bolt that we were just looking at, and I'm just going to thread these nuts on here. Okay. And we'll do the same to the other side. So now my son is finishing the install of this. We've gotten just the nuts on there loosely on the front as well. That's still just loosely on there. And he's working on this other side. What you want to do is you want to tighten these evenly. You're going to work on one, then the other, and you're just going to go back and forth on both of them until you get it all snug down. All right? Go ahead and work on the top one now, Key. Do we need to take that extension off? Is it getting in the way of this bar?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so hang on to the front, pull that off. The black part on the front, pull that off. Pull. there you go. Now pull the silver part off. Okay, now take that black part and put it on. Nope, that one that you were just using. Yep, put that back on there. Okay, get back to work. Okay, work on the bottom now. Yep, we're gonna do it evenly. All right, so Colton got that one all tightened down on that side on his own. I'll go in there and I'll tighten it down a little bit more strength. But we see we need to work this side now. And instead of making him do it by hand, I gave him some power tools. So go ahead, Colton.
This is kind of heavy too.
Yep, 2 hands if you need it.
Get that out of the way.
Okay. It's all right, buddy. Go ahead and get it on there. Make sure it's on all the way. There you go, work on the top now. Pull it back. We'll work on the top. Can you get in there without a weeble wobble?
Okay.
You got it, buddy. Get up on there. And we can turn a little. There you go. Alright, good job. Now we need to get the front two, right? Mm-hmm. Let's get the front ones on there.
I'm pretty sure it's on there.
Okay. Okay, let's go to this side because we have to do it evenly.
It's stuck on.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
Put it back on. You get it?
Can't.
Square peg, push down. You know, there it is, you're on. Okay, let's get this side now.
Hey.
Watch out for the dirt in your eyes. I really should have safety glasses for you, but you'll be all right. Oh, make sure it's all the way on. Hold on, it's not on. Can you get it? Hold on, it's not on yet.
Like that.
Alrighty, go ahead and get that tight.
Ooh.
Okay. So Colton, you finished the install. It's on there. How hard was that?
Easy.
Easy? Yeah, the only thing I did was thread the nuts for him. Came in and just made sure all these were nice and tight. It's pretty. It matches the rest of our belly armor. We got Trail Panda over there, and he installed the same Diff skid, isn't that right?
Yep.
And I think I saw you smack a rock a few times.
Oh yeah.
Any damage?
Nope.
Any dents? So there you go. We have it brand new on our JK. Brad's got it on Trail Panda and his JL. No issues whatsoever. Honestly, I think it saved him some damage. And it's so easy a 6-year-old could install it.
Yay.
Thank you, Colton. Appreciate the help.